Hi, these concepts are for SS, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer of OTC Online TOEFLcourse.com. And I think you're one of my TOEFL speaking bootcamp course students, Hua, right? And you've been doing a lot of practice, so let's get started. I'm going to listen to your speaking practice test. Let's kind of figure out what your level is right now. Let's see how you're doing. So this is integrated speaking task number 8, right?
The text introduces us to the concept of cooperative learning, in which, rather than relying on spoon
Okay, now I think it's a reading and a listening passage. So say the reading passage explains the concept of cooperative learning. The speaker in the lecture gives an example to illustrate the idea further. So you can create kind of a like an intro that connects both of the sources. Now, to learn more about how to organize your integrated speaking tasks, go over to my online course, The 7-Step System. Go to the speaking part, that's step 7, and go to integrated speaking lesson number 1. That's a really good lesson for you right now.
feeding the student, they are basically taught to make use of their existing knowledge and come up with their
To make use with an S, not use. To make use of.
own solution. The professor illustrates this with the example of center problem, in which a group is given a piece of paper in which they typically ask a specific question. Then this question, this piece of paper is passed to the different members of the group present in the classroom. The student, each student when passed onto the paper, write their specific answer. And if their answer matches with the previous one, they can agree and proceed to the next question. But if they think that they have something else in mind, they can write their own answer. And in this way, a new discussion is facilitated. The
You want to say facilitated. Is facilitated there. Okay, so what do we got? I think the prevailing area here, I really think that delivery is killing you right now, not even in the 3 range. I'm going to put you in the 2 range. So I'm going to put your score right now at 2.0 to 2.5. So let's say 15 to 17 points out of 30. I think this is a pretty accurate score. I mean, you're talking about the reading and the listening passage, right? But you're speaking so slowly, right? You're trying to be so careful to pronounce everything correctly. You don't have, the speech may not be sustained at a consistent level throughout. That's what really sticks out at me right now in the rubric, this area here. So I think you have to get faster. You have to get more comfortable with your thought groups. You have to get more comfortable with the blending within the thought groups. You even need to get more familiar with the tone and how you can change the tone from one thought group to the next. Right? So go to pronunciation lessons 41 through 44 and you'll get some great instruction on what we call thought groups and blending, right? I think that's going to be important for you. But generally speaking, you should be spending about half of your time right now in the pronunciation part of my course, really, and then half of your time focusing on the speaking areas of my course. That's what I'd recommend. I put the speaking in a different section than the pronunciation for a purpose. I knew that the pronunciation would be a big factor in helping many of my students reach their goals. So I wanted to make sure I had enough course materials dedicated for the pronunciation to help you make the improvements you need so you can get high marks, especially in the delivery area on the TOEFL IBT exam. All right? So, yeah, I think that my score is pretty accurate, 15 to 17 points out of 30. All right, thank you.